Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny from Jenny Joy Journals over on Instagram. And today I am so excited to be setting up my February pages with you. Now you can see they have the stickers, the weekly spreads already set up through here, but I had a couple questions saying, Jenny, how do you use your calendars? How do you use your habit trackers? So I thought I would kind of walk through that with you guys today. I am using the Planner Babe sticker book from, of course, Wrong. I love her stickers. This neutral palette was so perfect for February, so I figured I would give it a shot. There are polyester stickers along with the paper stickers that are usually square, those box stickers. But the colors are just so pretty. Before I begin, I did print out these hearts using sticker paper, so they do not come in with this sticker book. If you wanted, I would also I'd pair these two together, the neutral palette along with the Planner Babe sticker book, just because they have such a similar color palette. And you can use the little squares to make your calendars, but I just felt this was such a pretty color palette. So I went ahead and I created my waterfall tabs for the month of February. I believe there are 8. I usually use about 8 spreads, 8 pages when I am creating my monthly spread, my monthly layout, whatever you want to call that. And I always start with a calendar. So if I jump back here, December, I've got a calendar. January always starts with a calendar, just because I like to record my happy moments or the big moments that are a little bit different from day to day. So we are already into Saturday. We are on the 3rd day of February already. So I just want to go ahead and catch up, write down some of the things that have happened. Today was a really nice day. The sun was shining. So I'm going to grab, what color do I want to use? I really like these paint pens. I think for this calendar I'm going to use just an acrylic paint pen. I picked these up off of Amazon. Nothing special, just Amazon, use the searching acrylic markers. So I'm going to shake that up really well. And today we did a little backyard campfire and roasted some hot dogs. That's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and write campfire, because that was super fun. And then the day before, my kids didn't have school, my husband didn't have work, and we actually went for a bike ride. So I'm not sure if I want to write family bike ride or just bike ride. Let's go ahead and write family bike, ride. Just because it wouldn't have been so special without the family. And then for Thursday, my child does online school, which has been really fun. It's been a really fun journey for us. And they had like a pirate thrilling Thursday. So I'm just going to write Pirate Day, because that was fun to be a part of. So that is what I will do throughout the month each day. It's just kind of my little, what happened this month. So when I go back into my reflections, for example, when I look back at January, I can kind of see the things that made day-to-day different. So snow day, my kids didn't have school that day, or I went a whole week without soda. Just little fun things that I want to remember when I am looking back at the month of February, and I will just do that each and every day. One thing I like about these markers is they do dry super quickly, which is a plus. We're just going to check that before changing the page. Now we'll go on to my second spread. Let's do a little close-up for you guys. On the left here, I kind of break it down by weeks, usually full weeks, and this is my to-do list. This is my house chores for the week. I don't necessarily set days because I never know where I'm going to be needed each day. But I know that each week I want to make sure that every day I am cleaning the bathrooms, doing the laundry, vacuuming the bedrooms. So I will make these lists here. And every time that I complete a task for that week, I will just highlight or cross it off. That way it makes it really simple for me to see what I have done, what I haven't done. Let me jump back into January and I'll show you what a completed chore chart looks like. Here we are. So this is what I had for last month. You can see not everything was caught each week. I highlight once the task has been completed. Here I did not do my downstairs bathroom. Oh, or the next week either. We all have those weeks, but it's nice because I can see what task did not get completed last week, and then I can make sure I tackle it the upcoming week. Since today is Saturday, it wasn't a full week, so I will actually be starting my week 1 here. But if I went ahead and did laundry, let's say I do it tomorrow, I might highlight, task it off, say that it's done for the week, which is super nice. Here we have my habit trackers that I'm going to fill in, and I've been really trying to get my steps in, going at least 3 miles, whether walking or running, whatever it is, and I will track my progress here. This one, originally I was thinking I was going to do like social media screen time, checking my phone to see how many minutes I'm spending on here, but I think I'm actually going to be making a goal to post on Instagram every day. So that doesn't really make sense if I'm going to be upping my social media and then I want to keep it lowered. So this might actually become what time am I going to bed. So let's go ahead and decide what we want to make for our habit trackers for this month. Okay, here we are, close up. So like I said, I want to make sure that I am posting on Instagram every day this month. I do want to try to be more consistent because January was the beginning of a new year. I had different priorities, but I want to get back to posting either on YouTube or on Instagram. And then I always track my kids taking baths because sometimes they'll fight me and they'll say, I took a bath yesterday. And I'll say, no, you didn't. And this way I can tell them exactly how many days it's been since they've taken a bath. So I just write kid baths on there. I have a boy and a girl, so I will circle either a blue or a pink circle. That just kind of indicates whose turn it is to take the bath. I am really working on my no sweets. I know it's Valentine's Day month. We'll see how that goes. And also no caffeine. I have loved Dr. Pepper for who knows how long, right? And caffeine? How do you spell caffeine? I'm not even going to worry about it. Is that right? Hopefully that's right. But we did super well without Dr. Pepper last month, so I'm going to continue that no caffeine streak. I want to make sure I am... Oh, you can even hear my kids in the background, maybe. Reading scriptures with my kids. We haven't made this a daily habit, but I want to make sure we are doing it more, as well as family prayer before bed. I want to make sure we are saying our prayers together as a family. And then for the last two, I'm going to go ahead and post a nightly night tidy. That's just where I kind of put the house to bed, make sure the dishes are going, everything is nice and clean so that tomorrow we can have a fresh start. And then this last box, I like to make it the How Are You tracker. And this, I have different colors that I know in my head, just so I can track if I maybe cried or if I had a headache. I also like to track my menstrual cycle here. And so I just use different colors and I kind of see where I'm at the end of the month. So I just went through and filled the different things I want to track this month. So I want to make sure I am posting on Instagram. I'm avoiding the sweets, reading scriptures with my kids, putting the house to bed at night, that nightly tidy, keeping track of my emotions, my menstrual cycle, family prayer, no caffeine, and making sure my kids are taking baths along with my distance, so how many miles I'm walking each day. And like I said, I think I'm going to change my screen time over to what time I'm going to bed because we know we are staying up way too late. Now, I haven't picked out which color I want to use. Let's go ahead and use this one this month. Since the month has already begun, I can actually fill in a few of these. So the month started on Thursday. I did post on Thursday. I did post on Friday. I have not posted today, though. As far as baths, my daughter did do a bath, which is convenient since this is a pink. No sweets. We have not been very good on that, so we will leave that blank. Same with caffeine. We've had a little caffeine this weekend. I did do scriptures yesterday with the kids. Family prayer, we did have scriptures yesterday, or prayer yesterday and the day before, but we have not had them tonight. Nightly tidy, that has not happened, and my mood has been good, so there's nothing to track there. And I think I will use a marker or a dark pen because I have been good on my walking. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that is today. I have not walked today. Yesterday I did bike, so I'm just going to write bike because that's what I did for my physical activity. And then the day before I almost hit 5 miles because I did my walking and my husband wanted to go for a walk, and so I said absolutely. And I will just go back and do this day to day. Moving on, this is my second calendar. So you might have noticed I have a calendar here as well as inside. Please ignore the fact that there are only 6 days written. That was a huge little miscalculation on my part, but we will make it do. This is where I keep my happy little daily moments when I'm doing my look at my month at review. This is where I keep track of everything I need to get done. So we know that Valentine's Day is coming up. So let me just grab my pen. And I'm going to fill out all the dates that I know that I have to get done. I'm going to put those at the bottom, and I like to make my boxes nice and long. That way I can make sure I'm getting my 3 daily tasks. The night before, I like to write them down saying these are the things I'm going to accomplish, and then I will just mark them off as the days go by. Like I said, there is no Sunday. Luckily, my Sundays are pretty chill. We always go to church. The routine is the same, so I'm going to hope that nothing really important comes up on a Sunday this month, and we will just focus on Monday through Saturday. Over here, I have my boxes to kind of make sure I'm hitting my goals, so that I'm hitting my family goals, health goals, spiritual goals, any dates I need to be aware of, like birthdays, brain dump, work goals, stuff I want to get done with the kids, and then house chores, house goals will go into this one. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I know it is Valentine's Day on the 14th. There is a leap day this year, which is super exciting. I want to do something fun with my kids. Leap day, but I'm not sure yet, so I'm going to go ahead and write that there. Even though this day is already passed, I still like to write it down for my record keeping. And we did a scavenger hunt. We did that for the church. We put it on for the younger kids. They had a great time. And then our next activity with those kids will be on the 15th. And we are going to be playing dodgeball 6:30. So I have that down. Most of my dates are on my phone, which are you guys up there. So I will go ahead and fill that out later. Some of the goals that I want to hit this month is I want to make sure that my son can do school independently. Independent. For my son, we just started online school, which is the normal day, the normal school day, but he has an online teacher with an online class, and we've been working how to use all of the apps and how to go from websites and tabs. So this month, I really want to make sure in my kids section that we are focusing on making sure that he is independent working. That way I don't have to sit next to him every minute of every day. Spiritual goals, I want to make sure I am studying daily. This is a habit I have really been enjoying. I have seen so much happiness and improvement in my life. Also, my friends and my family have been really into studying the scriptures too, so it's been fun doing that with them. Family goals, my husband's birthday is coming up, so I want to not forget that because it always sneaks up on me at the beginning of March, so I'm going to make sure that is taken care of. My health goals, I want to try to, let's say if I walked a mile a day, do we want to say 30 miles? Let's say 40. My goal is to walk 40 miles in the month of February, which is tricky because we don't have 30 days. We'll see. 40 miles is my goal. Work, I'm going to leave that blank and fill that out later. Brain dump, if anything comes to my mind. The biggest thing coming up, I think, is for next month. So I will fill these up as I go. And then that brings me to my first weekly spread, which sometimes in the past, let me show you. I don't necessarily have all 7 days of the month on each spread. I like to make sure I have enough room for writing. You can see this is just a Thursday, Friday, Saturday spread, but for the month of February, I decided I wanted it to be really clean, and I wanted to have a to-do list. So I've got all 7 days starting next week, Monday through Sunday, with a nice to-do chart, which if you want to know my biggest secret tip, this is an old credit card that I've ripped the stuff off, so it's not important. Here's oops, bumped the camera. I just take an old credit card, and they make perfect sized shapes, and that helps me fit boxes right across with my 8x8 size journal. But you can see my pages are cut, so if you had an A5, this is the typical bullet journal size, the typical dotted journal. This would fit too. You could go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would also fit if you were trying to get a weekly spread in. So I like using the credit cards, and I think I've completed, you can see they get a little funky, changing it up, always trying to keep that to-do list. I really want to utilize that this month, my weekly to-do list, which is why it was most important. I wanted all 7 days. So this is just what it looks like. This I think is important to show. I was trying something new. I really wanted to incorporate, this is a single sticker right here, but I don't know yet. We've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Usually my weekends have more of a journal entry because more of the different fun things happen on Saturdays, Fridays. So I'm not sure if I want this to be my space for Friday or this to be my space for Friday. So we will wait until we get to the state, and then depending on how much I have to write, we've got Thursday. Maybe this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe it'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will see. And then I believe this is my last week. And then this will be where I do my monthly recap. So I will go through February and I just fill in these little boxes of highlights. Did I meet my mental goal, my physical goals, my spiritual goals? And I just kind of write about them here. And then we will take a look at March when it comes along. But anyways, this is how I set up my journal spread. Just kind of the nitty gritty of things, keeping myself accountable with my habit trackers, but it's been so fun. Again, I am using the Planner Babe sticker book. I will go ahead and link that down below for you, as well as my journals. It is an 8x8 by Archer and Olive. I think they are changing storehouse locations, so there isn't a huge stock right now as I'm posting this, but always take a look because I love that size. And this is an upcoming sticker book. I will be doing a little flip through here soon. It has different seasons as well as so many cute summer and spring stickers. This is the whimsical seasons, so stay tuned for that. Again, from Wrong. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.